Are you like me? Do you ever wonder how animals make more animals? I mean, sure, we know that birds lay eggs and mammals carry their babies in their bellies for months at a time. Here, we'll explore all the weird ways the world can sometimes feel uncomfortably alien. Most arthropods like insects lay eggs, but scorpions instead give birth to live young. They're pale and soft-bodied, with no coloration, no armor, no claws, no fangs, no stinger, and no hard outer skeleton. There are plenty of animals out there that eat their own children if it benefits them in some way, and scorpions are just one of them. Ultimately, it's all about survival of the fittest. Anyway, if you'd like to learn more about the world's most uncomfortably alien creatures, you should check out the podcast that inspired this series, Alien Ocean. Each week we dive into the strange and terrifying things that lurk beneath the waves, from terrifying shark-eating worms to glowing sea slugs and more. Plus, every month we tackle an extra special topic, from haunted ships to mysterious islands. There's always something new to discover. And hey, since this is the first episode of this channel, I've got a special treat for you. The first 5 people to sign up for an annual subscription using the link below will get a free t-shirt featuring original art based on this series. But don't wait. This offer won't last forever. So head to the website now to claim yours. Also, if you like this video, make sure you check out the rest of the series. There are plenty of other things out there that are uncomfortably alien, and we're covering them all. Thanks for watching and listening. See you next time on Alien Ocean. At this point, they were totally dependent on Mom to protect them from the elements and the numerous predators that would love to chow down on such easy prey. So the scorpions ride on her back, clinging to her fur for dear life, sucking the sweet nectar of safety from her armored shell. And as you might have guessed, this is a pretty stressful time for the mother scorpion. She needs to keep moving in order to avoid predators, find food, and generally try to stay alive. And if she's badly injured or stressed or starving, the scorpions can sense that, and they start snacking on their mom. And yes, I know this sounds really horrible, but remember, these wee scorpions have no other choice. They're too small to find their own food. And if they leave their mom's back before they have their protective outer shells, they're dead meat. So they start drinking their mother's blood. Now, I know that sounds absolutely horrifying, but you need to remember that for scorpions, this is normal. In fact, in certain situations, it's actually a good thing. By drinking their mother's blood, the scorpions are able to get the nutrients and hydration they need to survive. And this isn't just a short-term solution either. For many species of scorpion, the babies drink their mom's blood for the entire 2-week period that they spend on her back. And this isn't the only way that scorpions sometimes eat their mothers, though. There are other instances when they do it, too. For example, under crowded conditions, scorpions may turn cannibalistic. Studies have shown that if too many scorpions are crammed together in a petri dish, the adults will start munching on the babies. And in the wild, this might happen if the mother scorpion is stuck in a burrow with too many of her young. Similarly, if the mother is unable to find enough food for both her and her babies, the scorpions might resort to cannibalism as well. Finally, the scorpions might just kill and eat their mom if it makes them stronger. As always, it comes down to basic survival instincts. If killing and eating their mother makes them bigger, faster, and better survivors, then that's what they'll do. And humans are the same way. This process is called viviparity, and it's a lot like what happens inside of mammals. The embryos develop inside the mother, nourished by a yolk sac and receiving oxygen through a special respiratory system. This means that unlike most invertebrates, scorpions can control the timing of their births, giving birth only when conditions are favorable for the offspring. But unlike mammals, the embryos develop outside of cells called trophocytes, which is how mammalian eggs are nourished. So the exact mechanisms of nutrient exchange in scorpion embryos aren't completely understood, but we think that there might be some sort of connection between the mother's ovaries and her embryos. One theory suggests that there could be direct channels between the two, or alternatively, there might be some sort of sac or placenta-like structure. Either way, this allows the embryos to receive nutrients and oxygen directly from their mom. And the end result is that the mother scorpion gives birth to between 30 and 100 fully formed babies, called scorpions, looking like miniature versions of the adults. So where does the mommy scorpion go once she's done giving birth? Often she takes off. Like cicadas, scorpions are known to disperse after mating and birthing in order to prevent competition over resources and reduce the risk of infanticide. Other times, however, the mother might stay put. In these cases, The scorpions stay with mom for up to 2 weeks while they grow and develop, and this is when things can get bloody, from bizarre biology to creepy pastas and everything in between. Join me in our community of alien enthusiasts each week for a new episode, diving into the unsettling aspects of the world around us. And hey, while you're here, why not listen to the podcast that started it all? New episodes of Alien Ocean are released every Wednesday. Find us anywhere you get your podcasts. But did you know that it's not quite so straightforward for the humble scorpion? That's right, because for these little buggers, giving birth is nearly as simple as popping out a couple of kids and calling it a day. No siree, Bob. Sometimes giving birth involves murder. And I don't mean like the mama scorpion murders her babies or something. Oh, no. It's way worse than that. It's the kind of murder that involves Mommy Dearest herself getting murdered. Yes, it turns out that in some very rare cases, baby scorpions eat their mothers alive. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, Scorpius, if that's true, why don't we hear about it more often? We see plenty of moms and dads getting off by their spawn on the Discovery Channel. How come nobody ever talks about scorpions? Well, it turns out that this scorpion side is actually quite rare, but it's still worth talking about. After all, few things are more quintessentially gross than the idea of baby monsters murdering their mama, monster, stuffing her into their metaphorical mouths and devouring her essence. Just ask any fan of the movie Aliens. So let's talk about this morbid phenomenon. And just a warning, this episode will be closed caption. I've gone ahead and closed captioned this episode myself because I want to make sure that everyone can enjoy this video and understand exactly what I am saying. Hi, I'm here to introduce you to this channel, the official companion to my SciShow podcast. So as I said before, scorpions don't reproduce the conventional way. You see, for the first 2 weeks of their lives, these wee scorpions are utterly helpless. Now, while all of this cannibalism might sound a bit gross to us, it's important to remember that this is simply the way that nature works.